Was about 5, 6 years ago. I got a diagnosis that wasn't too wonderful, and the doctors told me that I really didn't have a lot of time to do the things I wanted to do, and that I needed to just kind of look into myself and see what it was that really would fulfill my life. And I knew I wanted to make a difference, and I knew that I wanted to leave a legacy. And during that time, I did a lot of praying, and I came across an article about a little girl who had asked to get a half-eaten banana out of the trash can from her teacher because she was hungry. And the teacher had the ladies in the lunchroom kind of watch the child, and they were able to isolate, I believe, 30 children in our town alone that were hoarding food like on Fridays for the weekends. And that's just insane to me. And when I read the article about these children, that the food bank was going to come in and you guys were going to help with the backpack program for these children to take sustainable food home on the weekend, my husband and I were totally moved and went down and did what we could financially to help. But it just sat on my heart. And as I started praying about what I should do, I decided to kind of transport myself from being a caterer into cakes into maybe opening something that I could reach others and really share. So sat down with my husband and said, I want to open a bakery and I want to donate all the proceeds to Food for Kids. And he was on board, and that's how it grew. I didn't want to isolate, and I wanted to outreach more than our community. I wanted this to be a mission of such. And from speaking with many children and speaking with parents and in your organization as well, and asking, where is the greatest need, we found that it was really in our backyard. It was Western Oklahoma. There aren't a lot of huge businesses. There's a lot of oil field, and which is good and bad. It brings in money, but sometimes it also can, when there's not a need, there's a lot of people, and those are some of the people that need the help for their kids. So we just decided that as we prayed about it, that we felt like Western Oklahoma is where our heart was. We knew that Weatherford was really well taken care of as far as funding. And even though we're in Weatherford, we hope that we kind of reach out and our tendrils reach all around, and that's our goal. We have chosen to do Hinton, west, north, and south. So we cover quite a large area, but for some reason that just felt right when we started talking. And that seems to be the distance of people who come in service, come to our shop and purchase, and it's our family. It's our extended family. It started out kind of, we thought of a little bit of a cupcakery, just individual come in, buy a cupcake, and we started growing a little bit more and bringing more things in, bakery and bulk candy and parties. And then we realized that there was a lot of ways that we could reach the community through faith as well, and supporting them, and then getting out information about the food bank. And now we've started shipping, so we're shipping all over the world. We just shipped to Afghanistan. It's really exciting, and we always send information about the food bank and what our mission is. And all of our funds come in, and it truly is, it's not considered a non-for-profit because we didn't want a board of directors telling us what we could and couldn't do. So my husband and I decided that we would be strictly not for personal profit, so we don't take a dime from the shop, and we take all of our proceeds, we pay the staff the little wages that they get, and cover our overhead, and then we donate every dime to the food bank to help Food for Kids programs. The whole core of it all is, yes, we want to feed as many children as possible, but we also want to let everybody know that it doesn't necessarily take a check. It takes creativity, it takes, the willingness to volunteer, and anybody can make a difference. And, who would have thought that baking cupcakes could feed over 25,000 meals the first year the business was open? I mean, when we started this, we thought, wow, if we could feed 100 meals to children, wouldn't that be awesome our first year? And God just surpassed it. We're just humbled and amazed. And we have a lot of people that come in and travel from all over the world that come in and see us. And they say, what can I do in my backyard? What is it that we can do? And we just try and share with them that, there's a lot of opportunity, and you just need to open your mind to you know, what's your skill and what's your heart and what's your dream, and let's marry them together and see what we can do to help. And that's our goal.